Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for February. I hope you're well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Pisces out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies may reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Pisces, please don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Pisces? All right, Pisces, you are starting out with the Two of Wands. You have the World and you have Judgment. So you are making plans to put an end to some kind of a cycle that's been going on and have a fresh new start. And for a lot of you, it looks like it is a reconciliation with someone. You are trying to use good judgment in this. It is a very conscious decision that you're making. And your energy looks very positive, very good. Let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Pisces energy. All right, we have Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarian energy. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands. So the person that's in your energy, I feel like they're feeling a little bit unbalanced right now. They're trying to heal from something. They're not communicating with you, or there's something they're not communicating to you, but they will be with this Page of Wands. This is like a fresh spark, a new beginning here. And it's coming out opposite the Judgment card. So I do feel like a lot of you may have had a gap in communication with this person. And I do feel like there's a lot of healing still that needs to take place because this person is kind of up and down in their emotions. Their emotions are like a little bit of a roller coaster here. Let me see the energy between Pisces and this person. The Queen of Wands. There's a deep attraction that's here. I feel like you are both very attractive people. You both have a lot of options here. But this Queen of Wands is also a card. It's like a magical card. It's very passionate, but it's a card of action. So you're going to act, if you haven't already, on the plans that you're making. And it's causing this person to be a little emotional, I'm not going to lie, because they're very attracted to you. So let me see what's affecting this connection. Let me see what's affecting this connection. The Hierophant. Oh, I love this. Okay, so where is the action? It's going to be towards a commitment here. Yeah, there's a commitment here. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. But that's a commitment. Some of you could also be seeking, either you, but more likely this person could be seeking counseling or talking to somebody that you deeply respect. There's definitely changes in the air though. And I'm seeing this commitment. It could happen sometime in the spring. Let me see. Because we see the butterflies, and butterflies indicate changes. There's a lot of changes that are happening here. All right, so let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome. The Four of Wands, what? What is going on, Pisces? Some of you guys are getting married. So this is a reconciliation. This person, like it's a brand new spark. They're flirting with you after a period of not talking, and it's leading to a commitment. There's passion that's here. This person's very passionate about you. They're very drawn to you. This person feels like you're charismatic, and you've got their emotions like on a roller coaster here, and they're not telling you that, but it's true. But this is leading to a commitment of some sort, a reason for celebration. Okay, all right, I love this for you. So bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So Four of Swords is basically the minor arcana. It's the same energy as the Hermit in the major arcana. So this indicates that after a period of no communication, there is communication. And why? Well, because answers have been found. Somebody here, most likely this person, was doing a lot of soul searching. They were thinking about things. They were trying to figure out what to do with this situation. And what did they decide to do? Well, they decided to communicate with you and to reopen this, which effectively puts an end to, you know, this cycle that's been going on in order to begin a new cycle. So let's look at your reading. I almost just want to stop right now because I love this so much for you. So, but we'll clarify. Why is the Two of Wands here? I feel like if you could choose anybody, Pisces, it would be this person. You're deeply attracted to them. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords reversed. We have the Magician, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like with the Seven of Swords here, I'm not necessarily seeing this in a negative context here. And the reason I say that is it's coming out with the Magician and the Two of Wands. So you've been manifesting this person, but you're wanting to manifest this person with clarity. You don't want secrets. You don't want anything hidden. And I feel like you are moving towards this person. You want to move slow, but you are definitely moving towards this person. And you've also gotten kind of honest with yourself. You may have been trying to convince yourself that you didn't want to be with this person. So there's this energy of everything's now out in the open. You've been manifesting this person and you're moving towards this person because you're passionate about them. You're very drawn to them as they are to you. Let me see the World. Show me the World. Oh my gosh, you just got the Ace of Cups. What? All right, so we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you're walking away from this cycle where you weren't communicating and talking. It actually should be more like this. And what are you doing? You're renewing this love. Yeah. You're walking away from this cycle here. There was a cycle where there was no communication, and I do feel like there was some deception that was involved in this, but you're leaving that in the past and you're reconnecting here, and it's going you love this person. So the speed is going to pick up. You're moving towards your heart's desire. And you may have convinced yourself that this person was not your heart's desire, but here we see you manifesting them nevertheless. And so now you're closing out this cycle. You're leaving it in the past and you're walking right towards your Ace of Cups, which is out with the Hierophant. So let me see Judgment. Show me Judgment for Pisces. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. That's reconciliation as well. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. You are very independent. You're showing up here as independent, you're single, and you want this reconciliation. You want to leave the past in the past, and you want this reconciliation. So you're all in. Let's look at them. Spirit, why is Temperance in reverse? Now, I will say this person is still needing to heal from something, okay? They're emotionally up and down. So, why is there we go, Temperance in reverse. All right, so we have the Four of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups reverse, and we have the Five of Wands. So, this person may have been ignoring you. Yeah, I see the energy while you were over here manifesting them and trying to move on from them. They were ignoring you, but they were so unhappy and they're very conflicted about you because this person is so drawn to you, but they also have a tendency to be very emotional. Their emotions are up and down. They look at the past a lot. And looking so deeply at the past it basically caused them to miss the love that was right there in their life, and that led to a lot of unhappiness. For some of you, they may have even drawn somebody else into this and put you in competition with someone else. Let me see why the Four of Swords is here. Why is the Four of Swords here? Okay. Queen of Cups reversed, and the Lovers. Yeah, this person had a choice between you and someone else. They don't really want to talk about it. And they feel like that's your fault. That they feel like you walked away from them, so it's your fault that they even were in this situation. So this person is a bit conflicted, like they go up and down. I do feel, though, that they feel that you are a soulmate. There's a lot this person's not really opening up about. Yeah, I feel like they kind of have a little bit of a wall around their heart. They have deep emotions for you, but they don't always express them. They keep their feelings to themselves here. But the truth is that they feel that the two of you were destined to be together. So I don't know why they have such difficulty expressing their emotions. Let me see the Page of Wands. King of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Pentacles. They may have been unfaithful. Like I said, for some of you, they put you in competition with someone else. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. This person definitely felt a deep sense of loss in this connection, and now I see them reaching out. I see them wanting to balance this out, and they're going to be very generous with you. They're going to be flirtatious. Yeah, they felt such a deep sense of loss here. Just know that this person is still in a healing state, and there's a lot, they're not comfortable expressing their emotions at the deepest level. Now, you could be dealing with another Pisces, a Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me see. Let's see the energy between Pisces and this person. Show me the energy between Pisces and this person. Oh, all right, so we have the Chariot reversed, and we have the Queen of Wands reversed. So take it as it resonates. If this person puts you in competition with someone else, that person either left or they got rid of that person. You would not have moved forward with them as long as there was someone else involved here. And I definitely see that. For others of you, though, because that's not for everybody, for others of you, you wanted to move forward with this person. You were manifesting them. However, you kind of were holding back. There's this, some of you might live at a distance, and that could be a problem for you, but you were holding back. You never got over this person, though. You just weren't moving forward. You wanted to take action towards them, but you didn't. You wouldn't do it. Queen of Wands here, this person was in the same kind of situation. Both of them are stagnant energies. Now, the only thing, though, is that this person does seem to kind of hold you responsible for this breakup. They seem to, and that's part of the reason that they weren't coming forward. They weren't taking action on this. They were very conflicted about you. They would think about you, but then they were like, well, this is just a missed opportunity. I'm not happy about that. But even though I'm so attracted to Pisces, I'm not going to act on it. And I honestly think for those of you that there was another person, that's why there was another person. They were trying to move forward with their life. They could still hold some hidden resentments here that they're not opening up about too. So just be aware of that. But you two are just drawn to each other. There's a passion here. Let me see the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Show me why the Hierophant is here. Thank you. Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you both felt this loss so keenly. You were so sad, Pisces. You were wondering, did this person ever love you? But that cycle's ending. That cycle's ending as this Ace of Cups comes in. You poured that love into yourself. You walked away from this person. You poured that love into yourself, but there was always this sadness that was here. And this person, like I said, they're not comfortable with their feelings. This person has a difficult time expressing their feelings, and that may be part of the reason why this ended. It affected the stability of the connection. And it also put them, for some of you, in a situation where they had a choice between you and someone else, this Queen of Wands. But ultimately, you know, I see a commitment. I see a commitment coming through after the instability, after an ending, after the sadness. That's the cycle that is ending. So let me see your outcome. Show me the outcome for Pisces. Show me the outcome for Pisces. And there we have it. Page of Pentacles is on top of the Four of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Cups reversed. That's an offer. That's an offer. It's an offer of marriage or engagement, or possibly just, you know, increasing the level of commitment within the connection. It's a reason for celebration. It's the two of you talking, but there's an offer that's being given here. You're accepting this offer. You're open. You're free to accept the offer. It's going to bring about an established foundation. This could be you moving in together, you getting married. It's definitely a leveling up of this connection. Yeah, I love this for you. You're cooperative with it. And I feel like in their energy, it took them a while to get to this point. It took them a minute, but they are balancing out their emotions. You know, this person has a fear of loss. There was a lot of confusion here. They were internally conflicted. They were, you know, a lot of confusion. But that confusion is cleared up here. In your outcome, the confusion clears up. There's an offer that's here. So either you're giving this person an offer and they're accepting, or vice versa. Regardless, this is a new beginning, and it's solid. It's solid. It's small, but it's solid. So bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. This is going to be very successful because both parties have done the soul searching. Both parties have looked at this, examined this, and have found the answers that they need individually, and are now coming together with this small but solid offer. Wow. Makes me want to be a Pisces. I mean, two signs that I have had the best readings for, Sagittarius and Pisces. So if you're involved with a Sagittarius, go and look at their reading as well. But this is awesome. This is really nice energy. All right, let me see if there's any advice from the Oracle cards for Pisces. Any advice for Pisces? All right, we're going to split the deck. We have Moonlight, number 6. It's called Moonlight. All right, give me 1 minute, and I'm going to read that for you. Oh, well, I said 6. It's 51. It condenses to a 6. I guess I did that in my mind automatically. 1 moment, please. All right. It says, your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. It's like the moon card in tarot. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. So guys, trust your intuition. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Pisces. It's a fabulous reading. If you have resonated with this, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype the video so other Pisces can hear the message. And until I see you in your next reading, Pisces, know that you are loved, and namaste.